we want to be opening the phone line to talk about something that has been we have been in anticipation of for the longest time. That since the president assumed office, made promises that was going to be refineries by at least the beginning of this year, and now it has been shifted to the ending of the year, saying that would at least cushion the effect of the removal of fuel subsidy. But the first refinery, we knew that when it comes to the government refinery, it was going to take longer than intended. Hence, the reason why there was a push for and support, from the beginning for Aliko Dangote, who is an independent marketer, to start his own. And this man invested a huge chunk load of his money with a lot of people in order to start up this refinery. But then things went sour, along the line. So we are diving into the controversy surrounding the Dangote Refinery saga, and I'm sure Nigerians must have been in the loop of what is going on. So Dangote and Nigeria's regulatory authorities have been in dispute in recent weeks over the refinery located in the Ibeju-Lekki area of Lagos State. It reached a new high when the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, the NMDPRA, said the government was yet to license the refinery for the commencement of operations. Accusations and counter-accusations are flying between Dangote and the government agencies over alleged plans to sabotage the refinery by denying its feedstock for production. Dangote claims international oil companies are undermining his refinery by inflating prices, forcing him to import crude at the higher cost. But the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority fires back, alleging that Dangote's products are inferior to imported ones. So with the quality of the diesel produced by Dangote under scrutiny, because he's already started producing diesel first before, of course, petroleum products. So many Nigerians are calling on the federal government to step into this matter. This is, of course, what we are going to be talking about. What is your take on this drama unraveling right before our eyes? Do you think Dangote is being sabotaged, or are his products truly, not up to par? This is what we want you to share your thoughts on. So we're going to display two numbers on the screen. You can reach us via any of the number as you're calling. Please do stay away from your TV and or tone down the volume. Let's hear from you, because these are things that really affects us as Nigerians. And today I think I would like to tell you to just, if you can perhaps send a message, we might not really display it. Send WhatsApp message via the first one. I can read it out, from you. All right, let's pick this first call. Good morning. Good morning. Do we still have the caller online? All right, I think we lost that call. Please go ahead, call us via the numbers on your TV screen. You can send, I think, WhatsApp message via the first one if perhaps you're not able to reach us. So let's hear your take on this situation going on. Dangote, for the past week, he came out painting a lot of scenario. First, he said they are cabals. Just like we're people are saying they're cabals behind the politics of country, there are cabals.
We went forward.
All right, good morning.
Refinery that
good morning.
Cabals in Nigeria. The president should know how to undo these cabals.
Please, let's start from the top. So, let's start from the top. Are you with us?
It's painful. So the way forward for us is the cabals, the GMD, the petrol, the NNPCL GMD. So they are among the cabals. They should sack him. They are among the cabals. They should sack him. Then the marketers, they should know. The government should know how to tackle all these people. They are among the cabals. So they should tackle all these people so that the country, petroleum industry will move forward.
Indeed.
So it's painful.
It is. I can hear it from your voice.
The NNPCL, GMD, most of the marketers, major marketers, all these people, they are the ones disturbing us. the president should know how to handle these people. They should eliminate them. So if they eliminate them, so the country industry, petroleum industry will move forward. So that is the alternative.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much. I wish I got your name, of course, and where you're calling from. But please, subsequently, if you're calling us, do not forget to introduce yourself and where you're calling from so that we can get to hear from you. All right, good morning. We have a caller from Jos. All right, I think we lost that call. Please go ahead, call us. Let's hear your take on the matter of the Dangote Refinery saga. Dangote complained that there seem to be cabals behind it in the oil sector that do not want Nigeria to move forward. It's all about their pocket. And started complaining that he's regretting even starting the journey. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling us from.
I'm Salisu.
Okay, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Nasarawa State.
Okay, good to have you from Nasarawa. So go ahead with your take.
I'm calling from Nasarawa State.
Please turn down the volume of
Honestly,
your TV.
I want to make my own input on the matter.
No, of course, go ahead.
The truth of the matter is that, and I blame the cabals in the oil sector.
So you believe they are cabals?
Because Dangote has tried a lot for making his investment as a home, for making a home. Because most Nigerians, even if they siphon government funds, they hardly invest in the home soil, but rather they choose to invest abroad. And Dangote is one of the people that most economists need now. Because if they invest in the economy, that will go a long way to create more jobs and also create revenue in the economy. But Dangote has taken a bold step in achieving that in the Nigerian economy, because for how many years now, even they try to even revive their refineries, their own refineries, but they couldn't achieve it. But Dangote as an individual, just within 8 years to 7 years, he has achieved that what government have not achieved for years. At least we should give him an applause for doing that. But most of these cabals, because of their corruption in the oil sector, they don't want that to try, because that will block their access to siphon more government resources. I believe that is the most target. Of course, some of us who are interest in the Nigerian economy, we can rather condemn their action and we give credit to Dangote. That is just my input.
All right,
and that is the only way we can avoid corruption in the economy. If those people who are corporate are brought to book. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your take on that. Of course, it's good to have your opinion on this matter. Nobody is going to judge your own understanding. We'll just need to have an elaborate discussion about this, because one way or another, this affects you as Nigerians. For the longest time, we have been hoping at least we should have some kind of a step forward when it comes to this. And even though some experts have come out to say, if we should have refinery, it will not solve our issue. Okay, I think we'll have this call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling us from?
I'm Mrs. Oribo from Lokoja, Kogi State.
Okay, it's good to have you from Lokoja. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. My take on this issue is that the people are frustrating our effort in this country. We want to alleviate our suffering. People never want it, and they continue to inflict pain on us. This Dangote Refinery has come to settle the matter of fuel problem which we are facing in this country, and that is the major cause of our problem in this country. And now they are trying to frustrate his effort. That is why this protest must hold on 1st of August. It must go. Let us show them that we are not happy. We are not enjoying. We are suffering. I don't know why people take pain. They take delight in seeing people suffering. God will help us in this country.
Amen.
Thank you for the good work you are doing.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate you. Yeah, it is really disheartening that we are getting here. And yesterday we had a reviewer talking about this is not the first time, that was his opinion. Of course, not the first time we are seeing Nigeria, frustrate the efforts of an independent marketer in Nigeria. Good morning. Good morning. All right, I think we lost that call. Please go ahead, call us. Let's hear your take. And so people are of the opinion that Nigerians don't really support Nigerians to grow. Good morning. Good morning. Please go ahead, call us. Let's hear your take on this matter. So Dangote explained that he feels people are behind, the sabotage. So recently, the regulatory body agency came out to say that his petrol or his product and his diesel is not up to par. His diesel is of low quality rather, and this not only to Nigerians but to the international world now reduce the value of Dangote's product. It's already like demarketing him, and that pissed him off. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling us from?
I'm calling from Kwara.
From Kwara State.
From Kwara State.
Okay, it's good to have you. Let's hear your take.
Yes. So I really appreciate it. What kind of thing is going to Nigeria. And looking for those people who are carbon, those are just crippling our economy. So please, just using again for them to please help us allow them to complete with his own plan.
Can you please be audible a bit? Are you still with us? I said, can you please be audible? I need to get what you're saying.
What I said, let's honestly have done to our county very, very appreciated. So this was only for this NPC Saga to allow them to continue with this project.
Honestly, I'm not really getting what you're saying, but I think I got a grasp of saying the people that want to sabotage the country. That was what I heard. But please call us back. Let's hear your take on this matter. Good morning. Please tone down the volume of your TV. I don't want to hear myself from your phone. Tone down the volume or stay away from your TV. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from?
I'm James Monday. I'm calling from Benue State.
Good to have you from Benue. Go ahead.
Yes. Thank you for the program.
Of course. Thank you.
It is actually a thing of concern that a country that produces oil has no refinery that will refine their oil that will sell it within their country. As big as Nigeria is, they are still carrying crude out of the country to refine it before returning it, but it's a very big shame. And if you look at it very well, the cabals they are talking about, so many of them have overstayed in that company. They have still overstayed in those offices. There is need for the leadership to remove those people that have overstayed. They are staying there now, they are no longer helping the country. All they are doing is they are carrying their wealth for themselves. They are not there to help the country to go forward. Okay, now that Dangote now has put up a refinery that will even help the country to go forward. Now they are frustrating the refinery. They are frustrating Dangote. How can this country go forward? Let the president remove anyone that has overstayed in that office. Let that person be replaced by another person. Even if he's going to take he's going to put his wife or anything of his brother or cousin, that will give him a better result for the country to be okay. I think that one is okay. There is no need of putting people that are not producing results. What we need is results. If they are not giving the country the result that is supposed, there is no need of leaving them in that office. Please, they are overstaying in that office. Let them be removed and be replaced by another person. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your take on this matter. Let me read a message from Tunde from Abuja where he said, we as a people need to change. How on earth will a regulator be the importer and seller of petroleum products? It took the refinery 13 years of sweat and sleepless nights. God help Dangote, even if he is not a cent. True. I mean, he's not a cent. At the end of the day, he's a capitalist. It's all about his business. But we all know that even if it does not serve Nigeria, it will serve the country to have a refinery. Good morning. Please turn down the volume of your TV. Your name and where you're calling us from. Please tone down the volume of your TV set. Your name and where you're calling us from. I think we lost that caller. So in the middle of this drama where Dangote got frustrated and said, you know what, NNPC should come and buy me off. I don't want any of this. I don't want to own the refinery anymore. The House of Representatives created a committee, that's the midstream and the downstream petroleum committee, regulatory committee, in order to interfere with this and make sure there is, the conflict is settled. And we hope, all of this makes sense. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling us from.
My name is Benue. I'm calling from Mexico.
From Lokoja?
From Benue State.
Oh, from Benue. Okay. Go ahead with your take.
Thank you. I think this is the news what they are doing. And the reason why they are doing it is that they don't want us to benefit from our country. If not, then the person is a refiner. I'm sure because before then the person starts signing, he has met so many people in government because he's very close to so many of them. If at all they want us to benefit in this country, they're supposed to have been giving them the procedure to retire for us to buy at the super rate. Because you can't compare what is being produced in your own country to what is being imported. There is no way the two will be at the same price. But the electoral issue on the Dangote price has because Minister of Petroleum started having meeting with Dangote. Now, just as my brother said, in a country where you have a crude oil, what does it take for a country that is paying crude oil for you to have at least 2 refineries working? And then if we say MNPC, they are not refining oil, why putting all this work and paying them with the amount that government is paying to them? If you have company today and the company you have as an individual private sector is not having a production, how do you think a man that owns that company will continue paying salary for the people that are not productive to him? It's only in Nigeria. It's something that is difficult to happen in elsewhere happens in Nigeria. In this country, anything that is difficult in other words is not difficult in this country. If they allow that to take care of the state, let me allow that company to work so that our suffering will less.
Yeah.
Thank you and good morning.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for your call. But while we are, of course, looking at this angle, I have to put the other picture out there. The regulatory body are accusing Dangote products of not being too good. The quality is not as the international. So let's consider that too. Okay, I want to hear your take on that one. Do you think that is the case, or you actually believe, it's really a sabotage game going on? Good morning.
It's really a sabotage game going on.
Please turn down the volume of your TV.
Good morning. Good morning, my sister.
Yeah, good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from?
I've been enjoying your program. You are such a wonderful personality. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Well, the issue of the Dangote refinery attack is not a surprise thing. Of course, in fact, from the beginning, I expect that the president was not having the interest of the masses until the local government autonomy was granted. Because Nigeria is built on structures whereby the elites feed from the masses' blood. They were trying to frustrate the effort of the Mr. President. The man tried. As a matter of fact, he tried. Imagine a set of personalities were fighting the local government autonomy, but it was granted by the grace of God. Man, the indigenous refinery that was setting up to facilitate and aid the oil crisis in Nigeria, the effort was truncated. You see, the first subsidy removal was as a result of the massive stealing that is happening within the circle of the organization. So that those people were maxing wealth, collecting subsidy, and they are not seeing the significant impact. The subsidy was removed so that their hand would be off for it. But still, this indigenous refinery was attacked. My personal suggestion is that they should fold up the NNPC totally. They should just close that in there and remove those cabals who don't have single knowledge of even oil movement. They are just there for personal and selfish aggrandizement. Mr. President should use the power he used to grant the local government autonomy and react speedily with respect to this refinery stuff. Dangote, we have such personality in our country. It's a source of celebration. It's a source of greatness. And this young man has come up with this kind of idea that from the past how many decades we have been suffering from refinery effectiveness. And he has come up with these ideas to aid and facilitate our oil sectors to ensure that this will happen, and we are seeing it. But his effort is being truncated by these groups of cabal coming from nowhere to frustrate people's effort, known as oil tycoon. Please, I want to beg Mr. President, he should revitalize, revolutionize the oil sector and give Dangote the necessary support to enhance the growth and development of this refinery for the country to work, because oil is the driving forces behind every economic activity. Food, security, and so on will depend on oil, that is petroleum specifically, because if you don't move, then you cannot be effective. So thank you, ma. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. At the end of the day, when you say beg Mr. President, I'm like, no, you are already begging the president. We hope the president is watching, and the president will listen to you, more than he would listen to us, the media. Hence the reason why we're giving Nigerians platform to share their own take. Now let's read on this message. Yeah, appreciate it. It said, good morning. The politicians are the same cabals behind the progress of the country. They keep lying to Nigerians that our refinery are not working, and those refinery can work, but because they have shares with the foreign companies, that is why they don't want the Dangote refinery to work. And if they are not thieves, they should allow Dangote refinery to work, please. If one man can build refinery, then of course there is nothing our country cannot do, that is fixing the ones we have. They should allow him to produce. This is from Moses from Gwagwalada, Abuja. I appreciate you, Moses, for that message. A lot of messages coming in. Okay, I think let's read this one. He said, the black man does not love himself. How can government agency openly sit down at home, say that, okay, a grown home product is inferior to the foreign product? So we have contaminated fuel importation probe years ago, which is true. What happened? We have our domestic airplanes using fuel which has about 70% of water detected at Yola Airport. What did the government do about that report? So this government has appointed arrogant people, okay, who think who do their own things, and he's glad that Dangote is bowing out. Let's continue with the deception. No, let's not, please. One that we have Nigeria would happen. Please, let's not. I do not even want us to compare Nigeria to countries that have suffered war, talking about Iraq, Syria, Sudan, and Libya. We will not even get there. We are smarter than that. We hope we don't even get close to countries like that. But yeah, we always have this issue that Nigerians do not really support Nigerians. And at this point, it breaks our heart that no matter how smart we are, we're still not doing enough for our country. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling us from.
My name is Sunday. I'm calling from Okene by Kogi State.
Okay. It's good to have you from Okene. Go ahead.
Good morning. Thank you for always giving us a chance. This is the session that always give us a chance to speak to our government and speak our mind.
Indeed. I appreciate that.
Thank you. And my sister, it's very sad and painful that we are the one doing ourselves. How we see that Kabal don't even want us to rest in this country. In times of oil, there is Kabal. In times of government, presidency, there is Kabal. What do we do wrong in this country? Many people are close. If they are not close to Dangote, by rich, they have money that they have. Many of them they invest in this country. If they invest in this country, have many factories that you know how many people that this company will employ in Nigeria is close to government. So this is the time we need our president. He says he's going to be taking hard decisions, and this is the time we need him to take the hard decision. Because his government, if Dangote this way now, if this factory succeed, him as in government alone will succeed. You know how much he's spending on subsidy every day. That's why they are not paying it. But underground they are paying it. So this is the time we need him most. To speak for us, to take action from us. We beg him, we need him at this time. And because this Kabal, we are tired of it. The worst part of it, how will a minister of the downstream say that the oil that Dangote produce is not a good oil, that they have not even licensed him to start operation? These people, they have really caged Nigeria. But God will help us and remove them out of our way. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for sharing your take. At the end of the day, it doesn't really speak well of Nigerians to literally say that, this thing is bad. But if at all, his product is not up to par, we have to consider that. And hence the reason why the House of Representative Committee on Midstream and Downstream are investigating, the matter to see if the product is not up to par as the regulatory agencies are saying, in order to, come to a good solution. But let's not forget, just because he's our own, if his product is not good, we have to point it out there. All right, let's pick this call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling us from.
Yes, once again, I'm Ahmed Baba from Makodi.
Ahmed Baba, it's good to have you this morning.
It's an interesting topic. But what I have to say is that Nigerians have given Tinubu a chance to rule as is known to be one of the experienced politicians. What I as an individual want is for Tinubu should have removed all those people, the so-called Kabal, appointed by Buhari, especially to that NNPC. That from Mene Kyari, all the appointments, 80% of the people working in NNPC are from the north, far north. They are not performing. That Kyari and his cohort, they are not supposed to be in that place. It's just purely a sabotage. They don't want Dangote to succeed. For me, I would say Dangote, thank God we have somebody like Dangote. If other people, millionaires in Nigeria are doing what Dangote is doing in Nigeria, so many things will have come down. If somebody do something without a competition, somebody that they are saying is monopolizing, are there other people initiating, building industries, engaging people like Dangote? You see? So this issue of fuel, this adulteration is just a mere, because Dangote said we just want to break their secret. So they are not that in this, so they are just fighting back. So we say God will help us, God will help us. But I think time is coming, Nigeria should take the bull by the horn, by doing the needful. Because we wait for God, God cannot come from heaven and help Nigeria. We should help ourselves.
There are CBT cabal, administration cabal. If Tinubu not aware of the cabal in the oil industry, which he should wake up and remove all those, including military and all those people who doesn't have interest of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you so much. At the end of the day, Nigeria comes first, not the interest of the individual. Message I got from what you said. A message here says the minister said that Dangote fuel is substandard. That person should be arrested. As the minister should be arrested because he can ruin the country and discourage foreign investors or investors in general. That is the anger and fear of Dangote. I invested a lot of money into this, and saying that would actually mean, people would say, then why should I even invest any of my money from this? But it has to be said that there has to be a process of testing before you think my product is not up to par. Nigerian, we tend to have this, it's made in Nigeria, so it's not that good. Hence the reason why we believe in importing for the longest time. So yes, this is exactly, the situation going on. A lot of people are saying the presidency should talk, but the House of Representative Committee are making investigations first. They have to prove that Dangote's product is up to par. That way, the president can come into this matter and, discuss this. And honestly, this discussion has been amazing and fruitful. It's good to hear from Nigerians. Of course, due to time, we have to put a stop to the phone in. Appreciate all of you. We hope necessary stakeholders are listening to Nigerians and will do what is right by us. Honestly, at the end of 2024, we're hoping we get to have a refinery working in the country. Else, we'll come back here and have another conversation on this. Do not forget, tomorrow we're opening the phone line as well, so you can definitely join in if you've missed the opportunity to call this morning. I appreciate you.